Well, we are back in the CI kitchen with guest chef Charlotte Kim, who has put together one of my favorite dishes. We have Gimbap in the CI kitchen. Remind our viewers what it is that you have created here.
Okay, so Gimbap is basically a rice roll filled with meat and vegetables. Here we have Gimbap that we made with beef sausages and egg, carrots, spinach, and also yellow radish.
And it kind of looks a little bit like sushi, but it's not sushi at all. Completely different.
No, some people compare it to being like Korean sushi. It's just, and there's no raw fish in it. Instead, you tend to find more meat in it. Like here we're using sausages. Sometimes you have bulgogi or other beef.
Which I'm sure the kids, you know, when you're trying to make food at home, you know, I know my kids would appreciate this much more than the raw fish.
Yeah, or if you're like vegetarian, you could put kimchi in it instead or just go without meat.
Nice. Well, walk me through how this comes together, because we have the various ingredients. Yeah. You've got a roll that you've started. You're going to show us how we kind of roll this up and end up with that product over there.
So you start with a sheet of seaweed. Go ahead and put a thin layer of rice in it. Then we have all of our ingredients. It's basically whatever you want to throw in there. And you don't need one of these mats, but this is basically like a sushi mat. So you're just going to go over and make sure everything stays inside and squeeze it all together. Then you're going to lift this part up and just roll it.
Look at that. That is fantastic. Kind of looks like a burrito.
It does.
Now that's obviously before you cut it. So I'm going to try it here. You kind of prepped some stuff for me to give this
So you can add however much or whatever you want to add to it.
I can just kind of build it the way that I see fit. So you know, I'm a meat lover, so I'm going to add a couple pieces of sausage. I got to say, with these eggs, these are like egg ribbons. I kind of feel like I've been eating eggs wrong my whole life. I might need to start doing eggs like this just in general. Yeah,
normally we cut them real thin, so then when it's actually in the Gimbap, it's easier to eat instead of having big pieces of egg.
Now, is this the carrots?
Yes, these are just carrots sauteed in a pan with oil.
And then what is this?
Those are
long yellow thing.
Those are radishes.
Okay.
So they're just pickled radishes. You can find those at your Korean grocery store.
And then I'm just going to do kind of like what you did, is just kind of roll it like this.
Yep. And then kind of squeeze it together.
Okay.
And finish rolling it off.
And then finish rolling it. Okay.
There you go.
Did I do okay?
Yeah.
Look at that. All right, now we got to taste this.
Okay.
So I remember earlier in the last thing you said your mom would just cut it in half.
Yep.
And you would just take a bite right out of it?
We basically eat it like that, like little...
Like a little burrito?
Yep.
Can I try this?
Yeah.
Let's see how it tastes. This is very good. If you want the recipe for Charlotte's family Gimbap recipe here, I'm telling you, this is delicious. You're going to want to try this at home. It's great for a snack, great for a meal, great for the kids. We're going to make sure that you get all the details for her recipe on our website at ciLiving.tv after today's show. Thanks so much, Charlotte.
Thank you.